Nope.
You don't know it? Harrison Jones in Virginia's deck. This is already the beginning of the techs.
Yeah.
They know that 2 out of 3 classes will be playing weapons, you know, with the Warrior and the Paladin in the lineup. They might have picked, you know, Paladin was picked by Laval, and I feel like Virginia will be appropriately equipped to deal with it. They've got the Wild Growth already. They have a swipe in case of muster for battle. Now it's just a matter of deciding whether or not they want to keep that Harrison Jones or just throw it away.
Harrison Jones usually isn't that great of a
early.
keep, even against weapon classes.
Right.
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Horse Riders.
Thank
Cavaliers.
you, TJ. You could have come back 2 hours later and I would have been just as confused by that word.
Cavaliers.
Out of nowhere.
Just throw it out randomly.
Hey, Noxious, Cavaliers. Thank you.
That's the
All right.
University of Virginia's mascot. So.
Get it.
Argent Horse Rider, acceptable. Lance Carrier, supposedly acceptable.
But Griffin for Laval, like I can't figure it out. Maybe I should know that.
Maybe the Griffins.
The Griffins?
I looked this up as well, but my magical subconscious will figure it out in approximately 1 minute.
Okay. Also, speaking of magical subconscious, you were wrong about Harrison Jones. Your intuition was...
They kept it. Wow.
They did keep it.
Bold move.
He belongs in the hand.
Yeah.
All right, so no 2-drop right now for Laval University, who's probably not liking this very much. But they can play Competitive Spirit followed by Muster for Battle, which is actually, I mean, very dangerous. But they're going to opt to simply Hero Power.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was assuming they would go for Competitive Spirit followed by Muster. But they want to curve. Oh, wow. This is looking kind of good for them. The swipe will be forced out here for Virginia. I can't imagine they would opt for anything else.
Yeah, and that curve is going to be pretty sick.
Yeah, it's going to get really hairy really fast for Virginia. They're going to have to pull out that Band-Aid to take as many hairs as they can, as slowly as they can. And they're not going to do it. They're going to draw 3 cards with Harrison Jones.
That's pretty good.
That's fine, too. That is absolutely fine. You know it's not Competitive Spirit. They're smiling. We just idolize justice.
Yeah, that's Hearthstone.
I mean, what do you do here? Do you play the Shredder, or do you go Outdoor Peacekeeper, Competitive Spirit? You're playing into Swipe if you do that, so I guess the Shredder is better. Since you do have Double Sacrifice, ready to tank the first attack coming your way, you could trade the 4 minions to make sure that your Shredder will live and you're not too vulnerable to Swipe. Because they played Harrison Jones, but the swipe could have also been played, so you don't know whether or not they have it, and they just drew 3 cards. Yeah. There's a good chance they found it.
Yeah. Well, my subconscious is not working.
What does your subconscious say?
No, it's just not working.
Okay, it's not working?
Yeah.
Well, I knew
have
that
no
already.
idea what
I could
the
have told you
University
that.
of Laval's mascot is.
I can't figure it out, and I'm from Quebec.
Yeah.
I know Griffins were used, like you know, Quebec's kind of a fairly recent part of the world, if you will, like historically. So maybe the Griffin was on some of the sigils.
Yeah.
As the area was developed, but
I know the Quebec is in general the slogan.
What is it?
Je me souviens.
I remember.
I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's on everything.
Yeah, but I don't even know what I should remember.
I just remember.
I remember what?
I remember everything.
All right, so Shade of Nax Relics here will come out. Set it up earlier than later. If there's a consecration, then that's too bad. But you have to take that chance at some point, and earlier than later. However, this is kind of like they can play the Competitive Spirit, followed by Challenger, followed by Dr. Boom, and they probably will find Tyrion at this rate.
Yeah.
Follow the rules.
This is looking... The thing about University of Virginia is that they drew a lot of cards.
Right.
So they do have some comeback potential if Laval whiffs after Mysterious Challenger and Dr. Boom are played.
But how do you whiff with Mysterious Challenger and Dr. Boom? Because my question is it enough? Like, Dr. Boom on its own without a Big Game Hunter to answer it here will be a crazy tempo gain.
Yeah.
So they will need to find Big Game Hunter or a Wrath to use with the swipe to clean up the boom bots, and they might even use some of those resources dealing with the Challenger. It's kind of the typical, it's textbook Secret Paladin. This is just textbook Secret Paladin.
Yeah.
Job done.
The job is done.
Let's see what they draw. They're going to need to find answers very quickly.
Would you consider using a Force of Nature here? I mean, Keeper of the Grove can help out. You can pop the Shredder if you want, but if there's a redemption, then you're punishing yourself.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Also, the thing is, once you get into those turns when Mysterious Challenger and Dr. Boom are being dropped, Druids don't usually play like multiple stuff on a turn.
Right.
So yeah, you can use Keeper to silence something, but then you're not playing anything else.
Yeah.
You can
But they're going to check
taunt
for
with Druid
redemption
Claw,
here.
yeah, but not play anything else.
Well, now they know it's not redemption, so they can use Keeper of the Grove if they want. They could use it to kill the Shredder, set up maybe a board state where they'll be able to swipe whatever comes out of it. Although with competitive spirit, that's looking very unlikely.
Time waits for no one.
Without playing your own Shredder here, it's a very strong play. It gives you a lot of trading potential in the follow-up turns.
Yeah, it does, but
You play the Spirant as well.
Elune guide my lands.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, I'd say. Turn 6 is coming up. You have to have something on the board.
that is rough.
That is really, really rough. All right, so they're pretending to think here. I like this this moment of thought they're giving to this display.
Well, Mysterious Challenger,
He is thinking,
yeah.
or is he trolling us? I'm sure he just said to his buddies, "Let's just pretend like we don't know what we should play here."
Yeah.
Maybe they're considering the trades. Do we attack the Shade with a 4/4? Do we kill the Aspirant? Or do we just go face for 9? Or maybe kill one of the two?
Who am I? None of your business.
All right. So without 8 mana, Virginia will not be able to get Keeper and Swipe on the same turn. So they will have to find an Innervate if they want to silence off the Shredder and then Swipe.
Quickly.
Yeah. So it'd be really smart of Laval to take out their Aspirant. I'm expecting a trade into there and then a face.
They might go for the full
Okay.
trade. All right, there they go. That's their plan.
7 mana is just not enough to do much of anything. And 3 secrets are pulled from the Mysterious Challenger, but that's not even that many, but it's still super problematic, especially with an annoying board like this.
Yeah, there's no Noble Sacrifice though, at least. The thing is that Virginia doesn't know that. Noble
Redemption.
Sacrifice is in hand. There's Redemption, Avenge, and Repentance, and that means that, the trinity of Noble Sacrifice, Avenge, Redemption will not be able to trigger by default. You'll have to attack and kill a minion before anything even happens. They're going for it. The Aldor Peacekeeper, I believe, is the one being redeemed here. I hope I'm not wrong, otherwise things will get very difficult.
Well, that works out pretty well.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it is the Shredder. That's tough.
Time waits for no
They can
one.
still kill the 9/4 at the very least. And the Shredder as well. Attack first. Believe me, you don't want an unstable ghoul to show up. Oh no.
Believe me, or a Noyotron.
There was a chance here that everything went completely insane.
Well, they,
Actually, if they had traded the Shredder first, they could have played the Keeper of the Grove for 3 mana instead of Hero Power Ring. Because they used 2 mana here, they have 1 left over. It's a minor thing, but...
oh yeah, because it's not a battle cry, it's a static effect.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Pine Size
On the
lets
Pine
you...
Size Summoner, yeah, it's a static effect, it's not a battle cry.
On yeah, Pine Size means the first minion you play will cost.
Yeah, yeah.
1 less, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
My inflection was wrong.
yeah.
I was agreeing with you.
I wasn't sure what you meant.
No, man, you're right.
Not just you don't get
You
it.
look so confused. You're like,
What are you saying?
is he agreeing with me?
All right, so Knife Juggler is going to come down and try to snipe that little Nomad. He's got a grudge. She rejected him in high school.
Nope.
That's why she rejected him in high school.
Yep.
You can't throw knives properly, mate. Yeah, well, I've got a Murloc. And Wormist Agent not being mocked as he came out of Shredder.
Mm.
That's a great turn, I think, for Virginia. They have the ability to use those keepers if they want to.
Yeah. They really need to pick up a big game hunter, though.
Yeah, the Dr. Boom is still going to be problematic. If the Tyrion is found as well, and both keepers are used, then it's going to get even worse.
Or even just for like the second Mysterious Challenger.
Right. You go Challenger, Hero Power. Although
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a single secret left in the deck. Maybe a competitive spirit number 2, but that would be the extent of it.
Yeah, usually redemption number 2, repentance number 2,
I must save
The-
them.
two
and
repentances?
competitive spirit number 2 are rare.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually they're one-ups.
Oh,
no!
Double Keeper was just played.
The punish.
And this is the last thing you want to see if you're Virginia here. There's no reason not to go for the Tyrion Ford ring. Oh, wow, that's got to feel awful. Well, not yet. We're still smiling. Just wait.
Like, so you're telling me we wore these itchy suits for nothing?
At least we had handshakes.
Yeah.
At least I had handshakes.
Out of the Lincoln Park song.
At least I had handshakes. Oh, God.
People that haven't watched from the beginning of the
I don't know
broadcast are like, what the heck are
They
these
have
guys talking
no
about?
idea what's going on. Yeah, so, I mean, if you're Virginia here, what do you play? Because you can't kill the Shredder from this this position.
Mhm.
Do you maybe go for an Ancient of Lore, draw 2 cards, find Innervate Swipe, and just clutch it?
It has to be exactly those 2 cards.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to find the swipe sooner than later. You have to find BGH at some point. Oh, wow, they're going to go for Force of Nature, or try to. But the plan is not going to...
Yeah, that's Hearthstone.
Yep, that's what happens every single time I play the game. Although right now, if the Dr. Boom is not dealt with, Force of Nature Savage Roars tends to just roll over Laval University.
I don't think with a Dr. Boom on the board, anything is going to be rolling over them anytime soon. I mean, they can just utilize the Divine Shield here and take out the Boom.
Yeah, well, they kind of have to, right? There's really no option.
Yeah, and then just face, throw it on the Dr. Boom and the Avenge, and call it a day.
Yeah, but Force of Nature Savage Roar, Innervate Savage Roar. If an Innervate is picked up, that's a lot of damage.
I don't think it's enough. That's 29 health that they have to get through. Double combo by itself
It's 22.
is 22.
And you're adding
And
another
6 of that has to go into the Tyrion.
Right. I mean, you would be dealing an extra 6, so you'd have 28.
But you have to get through effectively 35 points of health.
Well, you can at least clean up the board and
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
have the craziest card advantage imaginable.
Yeah.
So there's at least a chance. I feel like even just with Force of Nature, they're going to be in a good spot. Like Force of Nature Savage Roar on its own. The Innervate is kind of an extra bit of awesomeness for them, if they find
Yeah.
it. Doesn't look like one.
Yeah, so in Force of Nature Savage Roar would allow them to clear. They would be able to clear Tyrion with the Boombots alone. Then they have to worry about Avenge, but the Boombots would deal damage as they hit.
Right.
So then they have the Treants, so 12 damage to split among what's left, plus the hero power. So Force of Nature Savage Roar could effectively be a full board clear even after the Avenge procs.
Yeah, assuming, of course, that the Boombot Ping Pong doesn't kill the Treants.
Wow, yeah, that's a possibility as well.
Yeah, it's happened quite often in the
But there's a
past.
lot of targets for those Boombots to hit, so it would actually be pretty rare. We'll see if it's going to happen, though.
Let's play ping pong.
Oh, no.
There we go. Step 1.
Yikes.
Yep.
That's worst case.
But although that's fine, right? Because the Boombot number 2 can't possibly play ping pong, right? I was right. And now they can kill a Shredder. And they can... Well, actually, do you... Yeah, you kind of have to. I kind of want to kill Dr. Boom. If I pick up Swipe here, I'm in a great spot. If I'm Virginia. They could die right now, right? No, one off lethal.
They're
oh,
dead.
They're
Oh,
dead.
no.
Rest in peace. Rest in pieces.
Yeah. After all that.
Yeah, didn't go anywhere.
Rats! I read his
Plan.
lips. That's what he said.
I was
The
foiled.
blue suit guy.
All right, so that Protoss, you know, he's a zealot.